Welcome. I am the one and only MSJ, Max for short, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is October 24th, 2022. You know what that means? It is day 24 of the 31 Days of Fright horror movie project, year 11. And today's movie has been probably one of my favorite movies that I've watched this year in general. Okay, I don't own it. I'm surprised I haven't broke down and actually bought me a copy of the movie. But today's movie is Head of the Family. It's a full moon feature. I just love the vibe. I love the weirdness. I love the special effects, especially when it comes to one aspect of the family, portion of the family, I should say. I just love this movie from, I don't know why. I'm just really enamored by it. I first watched it when Joe Bob featured it on his last drive-in show on Shudder, and had some interviews with Charles Band himself. And I think that also added to the fact that I just knew more about the movie as I was watching the movie, so I could be on the lookout for certain things, or just being informative. But I did watch it at least a couple more times throughout the year to kind of watch it from, like, without the little breaks in the movie, so I could watch it from start to finish as one continuous movie. And I just love it. I'm just going to kind of tell you a quick synopsis of the movie, because there's a lot to go through. Because even though this is a pretty fun movie, but when you break it down, you have to kind of really watch the movie, because you got this family, okay? It's broken down into various aspects of the human body. You got the brain, our main dude, as you can see from the cover or the thumbnail when you clicked on it. This guy with the giant head, he's the brain. Then you got the brawn, the body, and his body type is he looks like a bodybuilder. You got the eyes and ears. He's very skinny. He constantly wears shades, so when you take him off, he has very bug eyes. And then you got kind of the looks and the sex appeal of just like this really blonde-haired, skinny woman. And so it's just yeah. So this whole family's made out of different senses and types of everything. And then so this particular family is doing experiments to kind of combine all into one body. Then you got this other storyline going on where there's a love interest going on. The main girl of the movie is Jacqueline Lavelle. I've never heard of her before. I don't know why I have never heard of her before, but she has a really cool voice. It's very raspy and everything, but I don't know why. I think it's just really cool, and that's probably one of the many reasons why I like this movie. Yeah, if you have a really cool voice in the movie, even if the movie's kind of dog crap, I will hey, there's something really cool about the movie regardless. And just her voice and look and everything is just really cool. But yet she's married to this biker guy, and he's just kind of he talks down to her. She's ordered some ice cream, and she's like, you shouldn't be eating that, and it'll make you fat and everything. And it's a very small portion of ice cream too. It's not even would do any harm, but in his mind it will do so much to her body. And then you got this diner owner who him and Jacqueline Lavelle's character have been kind of fooling around behind the husband's back, and he's like, you know what, I'm finally going to do it. I'm going to kill off your husband so we can be together. Make sure you have an alibi. And so he kind of blackmails this family into his bidding to kill off this guy because and just yeah. And they end up capturing the husband and doing experiments on him. But throughout the movie, there's some serious tension going on between the restaurant owner and the head of the family, and I can't think of his name at all. It's bugging me so bad. But so they kind of do some back and forth stuff. But yeah, when this movie finally comes to a head, you know, like all the storylines kind of come together, like they finally they kidnap Jacqueline Lavelle's character and hold her, not really ransom, but they're going to do experiments on her. And, but yeah, I don't want to give away the ending too much, but it's just weird. And yeah, but where this movie truly shines, I've been saving this for last to talk about it, is the special effects. Because this is a very simple camera effect and just shows you how good special effects people are in making movies when it's low budget like this, forced perspective, where it makes something bigger than it actually is. And so this guy with this giant head and a little body. Obviously, it's just a normal sized dude's head on a little body, but the way they shot it and the way the look of this dude, it's just so awesome. And so when they interact with the actual human characters, it's prosthetics and it's just yeah, I just love this movie. I don't know why. I just don't really have an explanation. Yes, there is a lot of nudity, but even the nudity and stuff is not even really all that like titillating, I should say. It's done in very comedic fashions, and like the dialogues that's happening during these scenes are just like kind of hilarious in a way. It's just like. Then you got the big ending sequence of the movie where I'm not gonna say, but it's interesting to say. But yeah, I just love this movie. It's different, and the acting from everybody involved, even the people who do not really have any speaking lines, are just like they have a cool presence on screen. Like even the woman who has all the looks of the family, the one who just has the eyes and ears, he is very distinct. He's just very skinny, but when he takes off his shades, like I mentioned, he has bug eyes. Even the brawn, the muscles of the family, has a really cool bodybuilder physique, and they all dress the same, and it's just like there's just a distinct style throughout the whole movie. That is just really, really cool. But the real look of the family, like the real cool special effect of the movie is the brains. And it's just like, I just love this movie. I don't know why. I normally was going to have this as my day 31, but due to reshuffling of some movies, and I kind of like, you know what, I will, after seeing this movie advertised to me quite a bit in various ways, I'm just like, you know what? I know what my day 31 is going to be, but I still wanted to like put this towards the end of the month. So that's really all I have to say about this. This was just a fun movie. I think out of the full moon features that I've seen, this may be one of my favorites. I love the first Puppet Master. Even the first Evil Bong has some charm. You got even the Moonbeam stuff like Prehistoria and Trancers and what other full moon. I've watched quite a few of them because I had the full moon streaming service for a while. So I watched a lot of those. It's just like this one was fun. I really like this one. If I already know what this rating is, hardcore, because but I'm going to just kind of run it down anyways. My rating scale goes as follows. You got 1, it's run-of-the-mill horror. 2, best watch with the group. 3, more than average horror, but adds nothing new to the horror genre. 4, helps move the horror genre forward. And 5, being a horror classic. Now, this movie is definitely a 2. It is best watch with a group. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm not saying that's because this movie is so much fun, like because it's so weird and has a unique vibe to it, and just the way the movie is broken down, it just like bunch of friends, watch it on a big screen. This would also be a good movie to watch outside, on like kind of like an outdoor projector, just because it's just, you're like, oh, just watching that big, especially with that dude's head kind of blown up, you know, on a bigger screen. It just be like, oh, it would be even cooler. So yeah, it is definitely best watch with the group. It's just so much fun. I just really like this movie, if you can't tell. There's only been a few movies this month that I've really truly felt like this. You got Experiment 53, Ticks, what else? I think there's at least one other movie that I really truly liked. Kind of has this kind of like fun to it. So, but yeah, I recommend this movie 100%. If you've never seen it, go give it a watch. I think it's free right now on Vudu, I do believe. So go check it out. And that's all. That's all I really have to say. Is just check this out. It's fun. It's a different movie, and if you're just needing a break from the Michael Myers, the Jasons, and stuff like that, it's not really scary. It just has a really cool, kind of spooky, weird October vibe. So that's all I can really say, without really truly like giving things away. And like, you just have to experience this movie for yourself. That's probably the best way to my recommendation, is like, you just gotta experience this movie firsthand. So I am the one and only MSJ, Max for short, and all I can really say is stay spooky, and thank you.